What's up, Culture Drop? Galen here. This video is about a topic that I get asked a lot, which is about anonymous feedback. And so we're gonna do this in a little segment that I'm calling, is it good or is it bad? Is it good or bad? We'll find out after the intro. All right, here's my hot take on feedback that is anonymous. Is it good or bad? It's neither, but here's my thoughts. Ideally, inside an organization, inside a team, or inside two people's relationship, the best case scenario is that that feedback can happen out in the open. We know who said it, and it's said directly to that person, and it's received well. Here's the caveat to that, is that if you have a team or organization where feedback is not historically something that people have a really healthy relationship with, they're not really skillful at doing, and it's seen as a negative, sort of like a way to deliver criticism, etc., as opposed to something that is an opportunity for us to build better relationships, to grow, to improve. If that is kind of your relationship with feedback, then doing anonymous feedback, I think, is okay. But I think that the work to be done as an organization is to move towards a time when we have built up a healthy relationship with feedback, where eventually we are not asking for feedback anonymously. We do want to know who said what, right? And we're bringing that up so that we can address those things and deal with them. So if right now doing 360s or team feedback or whatever, if getting truly honest feedback, if the only way that people feel safe enough to do that is anonymously, fine. Because ultimately the purpose of feedback is to get people to tell you the truth so that you can learn about where you have areas of opportunity to grow and then to make those changes and get better. But I think proactively moving towards an environment where, where we are getting to a place where feedback can be transparent, out in the open, given, asked for, right, on a regular basis, etc. And the way to go about that is to start being more consistent with it, right? To ask for it more consistently, to use the language to prove and walk the talk that you actually want to hear what people have to say. And if you recognize that people inside your team and organization have a challenge with feedback, that they feel threatened by it, that they're not skilled at giving or receiving it, train them. There's a great opportunity for making a healthier culture in teams, like train people in how to give and receive feedback well and have a different, more healthy, positive relationship with feedback so that it can be something that you can use as a tool as an organization to grow and build better relationships and a better culture. So that's my thought about that. Anonymous feedback is okay, it's not ideal. In the most perfect world, feedback is given one-on-one, it's not anonymous, and everybody receives it with grace, they give it with grace, right? We are coming from a place of coaching, not criticism, etc., and nobody is exempt from it. So truly building a culture of feedback where it's great, that's the number one thing. But is anonymous feedback good or bad? It's neither in context, but we should be striving for feedback being open, honest, transparent, received well, given well. That's how to be awesome. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Subscribe to our channel. We put a lot of content on here. You can also subscribe to the Culture Drop mailing list and get these emails in your inbox every Tuesday morning. Follow our social media channels. Put a lot of free content out about just being more awesome and building great teams.